Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, we're going to be continuing our island on Animal Crossing New Horizons. So just to recap what went on in the previous video, we went on our villager hunt and we found a few popular villagers, but overall we ended up taking Molly home with us. Now I did not skip the day instantly because there was still a few dailies I needed to do on this island. As you can see from our Nook Miles goals, I didn't do any of them. But one of the most important things is I still need to water all these plants. Okay, so now I think I'm going to do my Nook Miles tasks now. They're pretty simple, all things considered, so I'm just gonna do them and we'll see if I need to do anything else in the meantime. Oh. Okay, well, cat's sick, alright. Actually, that's the second time that someone has been sick in the time I've been gone. Because strangely enough, everyone has a really strong immune system, so they don't get sick a lot. So we'll definitely have to do that before we head off. Hello, Clay. What do you need? You want to teach or give me something? A retro transportation stop. Okay, I have no clue what this is, but anything is good. All right. Okay, so with those daily Nook Miles out of the way, I think I'm just going to get some medicine for cats, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant these flowers, do something with all the cap and stuff I got, and then I guess we'll move to the next day. Okay, with that done, I think I still have to shake all the trees to catch the wasp because I'm still doing that every day. Since the creator of the mod added a goal, so you have to catch these for 100 days. So I'm still grinding for that progressively. I'm making good progress though. I think I have around 20 to 30-ish. 31. Okay, so we're making progress in that. It's gonna be really slow, but we're moving on. One thing that's really annoying that I did find out during my grind is the Castmaster achievement. Although there's two more, where the heck is it? Yeah, here. Although there's two more spots for it, I found out this is actually broken. So it caps out at 100. So I found this out because I grinded a lot of fish and I realized I caught way more than 100 fish. Or at least I think it is. And turns out it's broken, so there's no point in completing this right now. Now, I do hope the mod creator does fix it somehow. I think it's a hard-coded thing if they really didn't, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. But yeah, that's definitely a big waste of time for me. But anyways, I think I'm just gonna catch all the bees on my island, and then I guess I'll see you when I finish. Okay, it is day 2, and basically I just got all of my wasps as you saw just before, but I also cleaned up some of the flowers on my island. So, yeah, some of the buds may be missing from where you last saw them. So today is the 7th, and I think there's no news other than Molly moving into the island. Yeah, there's no other announcements. Thank you, Isabel. We love hearing them. So like I mentioned near the end of the villager hunt last video, Molly was originally not one of my considerations for this island because she is more suited towards cottage core than the dream core aspect. But I already found one of my dreamies, or at least one of my favorite villagers, near the start of the villager hunt if you saw the shorts and the video. But I just couldn't pass up on my favorite villager again, so I decided to take Molly with me. So let's see what we have for mail today. Got a letter. Oh, yeah, right. This is from the Mayday Maze. So we got the bell vouchers, and we got a letter from Rover, who will give us his briefcase, and we got a letter from Peaches. Nothing really special there. So these bell vouchers, I'm not sure how much they are worth because I haven't sold these for a while. But we got 9 with us, and they're worth 500 Nook Miles each. I don't know how much that converts to bells, but I guess let's just sell them and check. It's worth 27,000. Honestly, that's not as much as I was expecting. I was expecting maybe like 30 to 40,000 ish. What are our turnip prices today? Actually, it's 11 in the morning, so we'll get the morning price first. 135. Okay, that's actually a good price because we're on the fluctuating trend, like I mentioned in the last video, and 135 is a really high price, so I should sell all my turnips now. Now, I did purchase turnips beforehand while I was off, and I bought 2, maybe 3 stacks of turnips. I forgot, but I'm just gonna sell all my sets now because, like I mentioned, it's on the fluctuating trend, and 135 is a really high price. Okay, now that we sold those, I can now go to resident services to deposit all these bells and get our daily Nook Miles. So while I'm here, I think I might as well check with Isabel just to see where our island is at. Now, I have been checking it every day, and it is technically still at 3 stars right now because I didn't really do anything. But as we put more furniture down, I'm sure the rating will increase. I just want to check with her just to see what points I'm lacking the most. Because generally, I think her feedback is based on your weakest aspect on the island, like whether it's fencing, pathing, or furniture items. Okay, so yes, I just need more fencing. I still don't know what type of fences I should use. I've been using the wooden fence, but I've also learned a few other fences which I could use, but I don't know. Speaking of fences, I should probably check the fence recipes because I'm still missing quite a bit of them. We have an iron fence and a vertical board fence. Those are not bad, honestly. I guess I'd just take the iron fence if I don't have... Okay, never mind. I guess I do have it. So I guess we gotta put down some fencing around the map, maybe to try to increase us to 4 stars, but I haven't really put any furniture outside. So that might be a big impact on my rating. So now I think it's a good time to catch you guys up on what I've been doing because I mentioned I would do that in this video. So basically, as you saw on the map in the last villager hunt, I made quite a few developments. I've laid out a whole bunch of paths and we actually got a few rare flowers. So I might have passed by it earlier, but you can see in the background here, I have the purple tulips. Over on the left here, I have some purple pansies. Now I got lucky that the red pair over here that I got from orange and blue, these managed to put some purple, so yeah, that's interesting. And over at Cat's house right here, I got purple windflowers. So hey, we made some progress while we were gone. Now you can see here, I was testing a whole bunch of flowers. I was testing the blues and the reds I've been getting from these reds, which are bred from red and blue. And I managed to get purple with these ones, which is a much lower chance. So, hey, we're pretty lucky, I guess. And as for our roses, I did make more developments. As you can see, I started breeding white with orange. And what this is supposed to do is it has a chance to put blue already. But if we put these oranges with each other, they will have a moderate chance to put a special red, and that will have a 25% chance to put a blue rose. Now, I already have some oranges here. I believe these ones came from the orange and white, but I actually made a big mistake. So, I originally had an orange here and an orange here, but these were oranges bred from red and yellow over here. So when I put some orange flower over here, I did not account for the fact that these oranges could breed onto these spaces. So that means the oranges had a chance to be just plain oranges. And the ones I suspected were just plain oranges, I put over here. And yeah, that's basically all for roses. Seems like we got a bud here, and this is guaranteed to be a special orange. So I'm just gonna put it with a pile of special oranges over here. Now there originally was one orange plant here, which I am not 100% sure if it's good or not. But time will only tell if it's good or not. So I think today I'm just gonna do more errands and then start terraforming the island more, just doing some decorating. And sometime today, or actually, you know what, let's just do that right now. I think I'm going to start donating gyroids to Brewster, because now that I've unlocked the feature to donate gyroids to him, I think I should do all that now so I can do it in the future days. So I'm just gonna donate all the gyroids that I can or that I have right now. I don't know how many specific types I have, but I'm just gonna donate as much as I have. I know there's 35 different gyroids excluding the Brewstoid. So yeah, we're gonna have quite a bit to do. Okay, so since my pockets are full and since I have 20 spaces, that means I have 22 gyroids available. So that's easily around 2/3 of the way there, if not 3/4. So yeah, we've been collecting a lot of gyroids. So up until now, I've actually been keeping my house interior secrets. You can see on the outside, I've upgraded it a little bit. But I've been keeping my house a secret because I kind of wanted to do a house tour later, or whenever I decide to decorate everything. But as of right now, I'm not really comfortable showing it off. So yeah, I'll show it off in due time. So I think first I'll just get a coffee and then we'll donate some gyroids to Brewster. Okay, so to donate gyroids, we just need to talk to him at the counter here. Can I just donate them all straight away? Nope, okay, it's one at a time. Nope, he just walked straight into the counter. Okay, sure, tell me a little fact about it. What the? I just got some coffee. Now you're giving me more? I mean, I guess this is better than donating stuff to Blathers, because he doesn't give us anything. It's just for achievement's sake, but hey, I guess something is better than nothing. Can I donate more? Ah, okay, so we can only donate one a day. Okay, so I just wasted all that time, and that means I'll have to do this every day until we got everything. So that means this is gonna take at least 1 month to do. Now, I do hope there's some pretty good rewards and some special ones limited to this mod, because there's still quite a bit we can still complete in this mod. We're missing a whole bunch of the gemstone tools. I only have 1 silver tool and I only have 1 golden tool. So we need to do quite a lot on this island before we 100% it. So thank you, Brewster. Let's get out of here. So before doing anything else, I'm just gonna check in with Molly just to see how she's doing. Hello, Molly. How you doing? Now, if you've seen some of my videos on my main channel, you'll actually notice that Molly had the starter interior when I first got her on the island. But after the Happy Home Paradise came in, I actually changed her house to her default one. So yeah, this is basically what the walls and flooring look like. But I guess there's nothing really else left to do in here. So yeah, we'll see Molly on the island tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to put the rest of the gyroids in my storage, and then let's hop into Harv's Island to see if there's anything special to do there. Actually, while I'm here, I think I might as well do my daily Nook Miles now. because since it's the weekday, Rossetti is going to be here, so yeah, I should farm up some Nook Miles so I can buy gems from him. Now it's good to stock up on these early because those will really help with getting the gemstone tools later. And I'm assuming you can only buy a limited amount from him at a time. Now I do have to get quite a bit of miles to get each gemstone because I tried to get some silver nuggets from him and they costed 4,000 miles. And we are close to that. I mean, I think that's like 2 dailies worth of Nook Miles, but that's a lot just for gems. One thing I'm also noticing about the help your neighbors out Nook Miles goal is, although you can get this infinitely throughout the day, you can actually only get 2 villager quests every day at most. So this has been really annoying to complete in the past few days. I was grinding Nook Miles, so yeah. Okay, with those, I have 4,000 miles, and now I'm gonna head to Harv's Island. I'm expecting Rossetti to be there. I don't know if anyone else is there as well, but better check. Yep, Rossetti's there. I saw him in the background. And Phineas is here today. Right, that's because Phineas is around on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So, let's just talk to him first and get us some badges. Give me a balloon first. Let me see what you have. Don't let it fly away. Yep, I'll be sure not to. Cyan bunny balloon. Okay, this is actually a new balloon, and I really like the coloring of this. Yeah, that's a really nice shade of cyan. Anyways, let's see what he can give us. DIY for silver fishing rod. Okay, there's our second silver tool recipe. I wonder if Timmy and Tommy actually count this as a rare recipe because I know they did that for the golden tools. But anything else you got that I can claim? Getting balloons. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the silver slingshot. Yeah, silver slingshot. Okay, I think once we fill these up a certain amount, then we can get the silver variants of these tools for doing other things, I guess. Can you give me the silver axe and the silver shovel as well? I've dug up quite a... nope, I didn't mean to get a balloon. Don't have anything new? Come on, I want the silver nets, silver, or all the other silver stuff. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to come back. Okay, let's talk to Risk City and get something nice for us. Okay, I can get a gemstone or silver nuggets. I already have a few gold nuggets, so I don't need those. You know what? Let's just get the silver nuggets first. Give me just one. Oh, that was a bit more yellow than I thought it would be. Maybe it's just, oh, you want to tell me something? Yep, thank you, Rossetti. Alright. So, hey, we got our first silver nugget, so be sure to turn this into a silver tool. Now, I'm pretty sure silver tools can still break, but I don't know how durable they are. I don't know how much the durability the gemstones have either. So, yeah, I'll definitely need to experiment with it. But anyways, we got Reese and Cyrus here because I funded a shop yesterday. Oh, it's actually kind of nice that they first introduced themselves if you've never met them before. Now, of course, when the 2.0 update came, Reese and Cyrus were already on New Horizons for 2 years. So it's really nice that Nintendo did think of this. So with this service, we can customize items that are not normally customizable, but we can still customize all the other things with him. They just cost bells to do it. Let me just check in with Leaf as well, see if there's anything new in the shop. And it looks like there's nothing new. I think I should buy more bushes as well, just to have some variety on the island. Okay, up next, let's get a hairstyle from Harriet, because we get these once a day. That's interesting hairstyle. That was a very Japanese hairstyle when I first saw it, but I saw like the back of it and I realized it's a more girly hairstyle. Oh wait, I confirmed it? Bruh. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it for now. I'll change it back when I go back to my main island. So I think I'm gonna fund Red Shop next, which I think is this one. Okay, so it seems like these get donated every day. I don't think they can complete the donation on their own, but you can get a decent amount of bells in here. Okay, so we'll have Red moving on to this island in due time, but now let's just get our fortune from Katrina before leaving. I had the good belongings fortune the last day, but let's just see what we get on this day. There's a chance for it to be bad, but I'm hoping it really isn't. It looks like it's belongings again. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's like literally exactly the same. So we have good belongings again. So that means the cabin tour is gonna be a rare island again. I'm really hoping it's not that vine island again, because that is the worst island to get out of the rare ones. Now I will say, if you don't have the Happy Home Paradise DLC, it is your only source to get vines and glowing moss. But I already do own the Happy Home Paradise DLC, so I have resources to get them. So that's why I consider it the worst. But anyways, that's all we have to do with Harv's Island, so let's get out of here. Okay, so before doing anything, I'm just gonna change my hairstyle in my home because I did not mean to confirm this hairstyle with Harriet. So let's just fix that first. Actually, maybe I should also craft the silver tool because that's all I'm really gonna use these silver nuggets for. So what do I need to make this? Just the fishing rod and a silver nugget. That's actually not that bad. And also how it looks, it's just okay, I guess. I mean, I know it's the silver tool, so it can't be completely silver, but it's not bad looking. So again, I'll have to test how durable these are, because I am hoping they are at least way more durable than the current tools we have. But if I were to estimate how durable they would be, I am guessing they're about as durable as the 2.0 golden tools. Now, I'm sure everyone knows this already, but the golden tools in New Horizons do break, which honestly annoyed a lot of people. But I'm guessing these silver tools are as durable as those, if not slightly more. I know the golden tools in this mod are unbreakable, which are really nice. Oh yeah, I need 1,000 miles, so first I'm gonna need to grab those. Oh, you're gonna be joking me, man. Okay, well, we got another one of these islands. It is a different layout, I guess. But come on, man. This is the worst island, or the worst rare island you can get. Now, I know you can re-roll these islands if you just restart the game, but I don't know what Nintendo did in the recent patches, because I did try using this glitch on a later version of 2.0, but when I tried, I just couldn't get the island to re-roll every time I just saw it for the first time and then close out the game really quick. I don't know what Nintendo did, but I guess they seemingly patched the glitch. I mean, either way, I wouldn't be allowed to use it because it's considered an exploit, and as I mentioned in episode 1 of this series, I don't like to use those. So let's just do the typical things we do here, hit all the rocks and get all the moss and vines and stuff. Okay, nothing special, I guess. Let's just get out of here. Really disappointing island. Okay, so I guess what I'll do is I guess I'll just grind a little bit more Nook Miles. I'll be sure to plant this Gyroid fragment somewhere. Actually, speaking of gyroids, I should check on that one gyroid I planted the last day. I'm not sure if you guys caught it in my pockets, but I had an extra gyroid fragment on me. And this is a tremoloid. I don't think I have this, but I haven't been keeping track of the gyroids I've been catching. So, yeah. I think what I should also do is I should also find a spot to put my cosmos because I don't want them to take up my storage for no reason. Okay, so what I have to do with these cosmos is I have to put red and yellow together. So what that's gonna do is that's gonna put orange cosmos. Now there are gonna be two different orange cosmos. One of them has a higher chance to be a good orange, which means it's gonna have a higher chance to put black compared to the other one. But what we're really looking for from those orange cosmos is special oranges. Now I think there's going to be 7 different orange rarities, and basically we have to test them to make sure they put the correct orange color. I don't know. I have to look it up. I haven't bred cosmos in forever. Okay, with those cosmos planted, I think there's nothing else for me to do but to look for the daily wasps again. So I'm going to look for those, and then I guess I'll change the day over and I'll meet you guys again. Okay, it has been a good 30 or so minutes since I was last grinding. And yeah, nothing really special. I just was grinding Nook Miles and doing some errands. So today's the 8th. I don't think there's anything new today, except that we have a campsite visitor apparently. Okay, so I'll definitely have to check the campsite to see who's in. So I think on this day I'm going to be doing more errands, so I'm not going to be doing complete Nook Miles grind. I think I'm going to continue developing my island, or else this is going to be a really boring video. We got a letter from Clay, and we got a letter from Dodo Airlines. Okay, what is this? Dal eye mask. Why can't I read that? Okay, this is actually pretty nice. I do like the Dal designed items. I just wish there was some bottoms to go with it. So first, let's see what the 2 gyroids here are. Illuminoid, okay, that's a duplicate. I can immediately tell because that was the first gyroid I donated to Brewster. And a Bongoid. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have no clue what this is, but I'm just gonna donate it to Brewster straight away. I can donate the same one. I'm gonna donate the different one because I think he's gonna complain if it's the same one. Don told you he's recently back into digging, and he has gemstones. Last time you had nothing to give me, and are you gonna give me something now? An emerald? Okay, so, if you didn't want to read all that, basically, he's friends with Don Rossetti, and he's gonna give me some gemstones for giving him gyroids. So this is actually a really nice reward. I didn't know about this. But unfortunately, we can't really do anything with this emerald right now. So, yeah. We should also get our daily coffee as well. I wonder if we're gonna see Don Rossetti on Harv's Island. Like, of course we see Mr. Rossetti on there selling gemstones, but I wonder if Don Rossetti will spawn there sometime. Now, believe it or not, Don can actually appear in the rescue service if you use it excessively. I believe once you use it a certain amount of times on one day, then he has a chance to appear on the next day. So yeah, that was really nice. Okay, so the first thing I want to do this day is to check the campsite to see who's the campsite visitor. But how crazy would it be if this turned out to be one of our dreamies? I mean, there's basically no chance it will be, but let's just see who's in this spot today. Yep, of course it couldn't be that easy. Who are you? Brofina, you're okay as a snooty villager, I guess, but the chickens are not really my favorite in New Horizons, so goodbye. Okay, with that done, I think I'm gonna start decorating the island. I can do all my dailies later. So first gonna open the Terraforming app. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to lay down some paths. Now I will be using the terracotta paths because I could not really find a good custom design to use. Especially since this island is offline, it'll be a little bit difficult just to get some custom designs loaded on here. So what I'm first gonna do is just gonna lay down some paths around the resident services and connect it around to the Able sisters. And I guess we'll move on from there. I think I also have to cut down this tree because I want a 3x3 path going down here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll leave some space so I can put a tree in between there and resident services because I did that for the left side. Maybe I should do it for the right side just to keep it symmetrical. Looks like I do have to move some trees around, and obviously I do have to move the plants around. I don't need these reds anymore. Now these are seeded reds, so I can just do whatever I want with them. And they will create more seeded reds, but since I have a source to create purple windflowers, I don't need these anymore. Now I do gotta be careful with my tools because since it's a new day, the belongings fortune no longer applies, which means these can break again. Now I'm most watchful for my silver fishing rod because silver nuggets ain't cheap. So I don't want to be farming millions of Nook miles just to get these gems. You know, it's actually a good thing I kept this smoothie on me because otherwise I would have to shake some plants. And I would not be able to dig these up straight away. So I'll put the perfect peach tree right here. And I think in this spot, I'll put another tree. I think I'm gonna have to cut down this tree as well. Or maybe not cut down, but I can move this around. Maybe I could put a perfect peach tree here just to have a row of perfect peaches because here we have a mix of various fruits and I think it would be better if I have one type of fruit surrounding it. Actually, maybe I should try this from the other side because otherwise it'll look all out of place. I need to decide what to do with all this empty space because I can't fill these up with just flowers. So maybe I can put some furniture around here just to make it look nicer and not so plain. But I don't think I have anything special to fill in there. Okay, now thinking about it, maybe I should move the Able Sisters so I have a clear path to the town hall because this honestly is not too appealing to me. So yeah, I'm just gonna move this workbench a bit, set up the path, and then I'll just talk to Tom Nook to move the Able Sisters somewhere. I don't know where specifically, but I'll definitely be moving it somewhere. Oh, this is a 2x2 grid? Bruh. Oh well, better something than nothing. So that means I cannot fill this in until they move. So I have to decide where I'm going to move them. Actually, maybe the space right over here could work. It might ruin the little aspect here because I could have someone else sitting right here. But I'm gonna try it out and see how it works. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try putting the Able Sisters just to the left here. But that actually takes more spot than I thought it would. Let me see how it looks like this. Maybe let me move it down a bit. The reason why I want to move it down is I don't want to cut the trees there. I want to be able to put a row of trees in the back. Oh, and that gets rid of all the paths there. But, oh well, I guess it's fine. I can put those back later. I guess we'll have the chance. I should also check in to see if there's any special clothing in here. Okay, honestly, kind of a boring selection. Yeah, it's honestly kind of boring. See, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the dreamy clothing. Like, I think there's a dreamy sweater and dreamy pants that I can find. I already have the nightcap and I have the sneakers in storage, but I don't have the actual shirt and pants yet. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm also looking for a crown just to finish my attire because I know the crown is really rare and also the most expensive headwear in this game. And I can afford it, but I just need to wait for it to appear in rotation. Okay, with that done, now I think I'll just continue laying paths. Oh, did it turn and made my... Yeah, it just canceled my construction work. Well, that's something I didn't know. Okay, but basically, once the Able sisters move, I'm going to try moving Kat's house to over here. So we have 2 houses, or at least 2 buildings, near the resident services. I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out, but if it doesn't look good, then I can always move Timmy and Tommy's shop there. But I don't know. I kind of want smaller buildings to surround the, or at least smaller buildings to put around the resident services. So I guess what I should do now is I should have these paths connect to Clay's and Puddle's house. Why can't I put them? Okay, never mind. I guess I just need to do it that way. Now these orange trees, I do have to move them because it is a little bit tight with room. And I do kind of want a 3x3 grid or a 3x3 path to connect to these houses. Maybe what I should also do is I should also build an incline here. So instead of a ladder, it is an incline so it'll connect better. This is so the entire pathway is connected and it isn't broken off at any weird points. Actually, now that I can place paths there, can I put a path here as well? Oh, yep, I can. Okay, I don't know why I didn't know that before. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to ask Tom Nook to put an incline here. I think I'm going to do the same terracotta one, just to match the paths. Now, I'm not sure if I can get Tom Nook to put an incline straight away because we already have the Able Sisters construction scheduled for tomorrow. So I'm not sure if he's gonna allow me to put an incline right now. But in the meantime, I'm just going... why did I pull that out? But in the meantime, I'm just gonna take down this ladder and shave off the cliff slightly. Or maybe I could just do that. I didn't know why that didn't. I don't know why I thought that didn't work. But now what I can do is I can currently put some pathing in front of Puddles and Clay's house and connect them up. Actually, you know what I could do sometime is I could maybe move Clay's house further up and closer. So I have a 2x2 path up here going up to the incline. And then I have 2 houses. So maybe what I can try is looking for Francine and Chrissy to move on to these plots. So that's something I could eventually consider. That's gonna take a long time to do, however, because there's still some other villagers I want to move in. But we'll just have to see how that turns out. Let me see how it looks like if I just build a 2x2 path. Oh, actually, now thinking about it, this is gonna go straight to the river, so I'm gonna have to curve the path either way. But I still think it could be cool if I put 2 houses bordering or right next to the path on the left and right. I think that would be pretty cool, I guess. So maybe I could do that in the future. But I'm just gonna cut down this tree because I don't need this. And I think this rock needs to go. This will spawn somewhere else. I don't know where. Oh, that was the money rock? Bruh. Alright. Well, at least I don't need much bells at the moment. I've got 2 million bells in my ABD. The persimmons, oranges, and perfect peaches, I will keep the trees up because I don't really want to go through the process of replanting every single one. I will definitely shake them though and get the plants or get the fruit if I need to. Okay, actually, maybe I need to plant more perfect peach trees. I really don't have as much as I thought I did. So maybe I'm gonna plant those, but I'm gonna fill in this path first. Okay, now I think it would be a great time to repair my shovel. I'm not sure how far it is to breaking, but it's better to repair it now because I did a lot of construction with this. I'm just gonna customize it once. I can customize it back whenever I want to, but basically what this does, if you guys don't know, is this will reset the durability of it. So basically, if you're really cautious with the durability, the colorful and regular tools are actually considered better than the golden ones because you can just endlessly repair them and never need to worry about the durability. Okay, anyways, with these trees, I think I'm just gonna put them in a row here. I can't fill up the left side yet because it's taken up by Clay's house. There we go. So I will just put the persimmon trees here. The reason why is I don't really have anywhere else I can put them. I think I'm going to fence this wall or fence off this area as well, but I don't know yet. Now let's get to planting the perfect peach trees. I'm gonna need to decide where to put these. Actually, maybe I can put the bamboos in this spot because I have no other use for the bamboos. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Put the perfect peaches first. So I think what I'm gonna do in this area, now that I have some perfect peaches to plant, is I'm going to put perfect peaches on the right side, and on the left side I put oranges. Actually, I put this too far down. I'm supposed to put it right here. And I put it one more tile down. Now I will be able to put nursery peaches here already, but they're going to take an extra day to grow because the Able sisters are here. So they're not going to be able to grow on the first day. Yep, one of them just got wasted. That's just great. There we go, perfect. Since this tree is also a regular tree and not a perfect peach tree, I'm just gonna cut it down and plant a regular perfect peach here. I didn't mean to sit on it. Now the left side, these are regular peaches. I can just cut them down and I don't need them. What did I just... I just plucked it. Alright, that's just great. Now, to be honest, I am lacking oranges because I haven't really been planting them. But at least I still have some orange trees around. So we're not totally out of luck on there. Maybe what I should do as well is turn these into cooking recipes and also keep a bunch on me so I don't have to keep eating a million fruits. Okay, now that we have those, I can now get some oranges. I'll just shake all the ones I have on my island, and I'll definitely have to keep in mind which ones are oranges and which ones aren't, because it's gonna take around 3 or 4 days for them to grow back. So yeah, I might get them confused for regular trees at some point. And as for the pear tree, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. Actually, can I put this over here in the corner? I don't think I can, but can I? Yep, I can't. All right. Actually, maybe I can just replace it with this orange tree. So I put a pear here and then an orange here. Now, since this has oranges, I'm just gonna shake it and then we can continue planting. I just realized I need to do something with this DIY workbench because it's not going to fit in between two trees. So that's gonna be a problem. So for now, I think I'm just gonna put it here. Still close to resident services. I just cannot put it on resident services, unfortunately. Oh, hello, cat. You need something? You want to teach me a reaction? Okay, I just need one more row of oranges. And I think this spot is the only spot where I still have oranges, at least. I don't have any in my storage because I used them all for something. So I just have to make do with whatever I have right now. Oh, that's perfect, actually. I can just fill this with a row of orange trees and perfect peach trees. That's perfect. And of course, this peach tree, I'm just gonna cut it down because I don't need it. Now, there's obviously gonna be some spot in between all the trees near resident services. I'm just gonna fill these in with flowers. I think I'm gonna fill it in with one type of flower. I'm not going to mix and match it because otherwise I don't think that's really gonna look good. But I think that's gonna take a lot of time to do. So we'll just have to let those do things over time. These three I should also move because there's gonna be no room for them. This is probably not a good spot for them, but I don't really have a specific spot for them right now. So I'm just gonna put them wherever I want to. I guess while I can, maybe I should also put some fencing around. Because I was thinking of putting some fencing after Isabel told me to put some fences around. Now I will be using the iron and stone fence, and if you didn't see my storage earlier when I was collecting the gyroids, I do have quite a lot of those fences already. So let me just grab them. Okay, so what I'm first gonna do is I'm going to fence off this whole area. Actually, now thinking about it, maybe I should move this entire path one tile to the right so I can put some fencing here. Because otherwise it's gonna look really awkward if their dimensions are not correct. Okay, and with that path made, I'm gonna move this bench up a little bit. And I'm gonna break the rock. Okay, so I can use this point as somebody's house. So yeah, not totally out of luck, but we'll just have to make do with what we can for now. I think I have to put it here for the entrance, only to see if it gets rid of the crafting bench, because if it does, we're gonna have a problem. But either way, it will get rid of this path, and I think it will get rid of this fence as well when it's in construction. So yeah, we have a lot to do. I think that's enough fencing for now. I'll definitely be able to save these fences for when I put more later. So I think I'm gonna continue putting paths down, at least maybe for this little bit. Okay, on that note, I think I've done basically everything I wanted to do for now. Now, I do remember that Frank's house is on the right and is isolated from everyone, but I will be moving his house to the main island. So the only spot that will be on the right side will be the campsite. Actually, maybe I can move the campsite to here so it's a more natural spot and it's not isolated over there. But we can't do that right now because we still have the tailor shop moving. I guess right now I should also talk to Tom Nook to see if he is willing for me to move a villager house or create a bridge or incline. Okay, I guess I can make an incline now. I will make the same terracotta one, please. Or more formally known as the brick one. I can't pay this off straight away, so I will be doing that. Oh yeah, the daily. I almost forgot about this. I should also go to Harv's Island as well, and the Cabin Island, just to get the daily Nook Miles or the daily island grind, because I still want to be able to find the apples and cherries, and if possible, maybe the perfect variations of the oranges and the pears, because those would be really nice to find. So I'm pretty sure they don't grow naturally in New Horizons, or at least for this mod, they don't grow naturally. But we'll have to see though, because in New Leaf, there was an extremely rare chance for them to grow naturally, and if they were not a native fruit, then they definitely can't grow naturally. But anyways, I'm gonna put the staircase right here. And yeah, that's perfect. I don't need to imagine it. Okay, now that we've done that, I've done basically all the construction work I want to do, so I can terminate my access to this. And before we end off this episode, I'm going to save everything I have and put them in storage. I'll sell the stuff that I don't need though. Okay, and before we head off, we're gonna head to Harv's Island and then head to a cabin tour. So just the same usual, get our fortune red, fund the shop, etc. Okay, Rossetti is still here. I'm gonna buy silver nugget again. Okay, that was actually pretty interesting. But also on this day, we also have Red moving onto the island. Let's just talk to him. Now, I do remember Red's raffle for Harv's Island was completely changed to have a bunch of new items. Now in the original 2.0 version of New Horizons, Red's raffle on Harv's Island does actually contain new items. I'm not sure if anyone actually caught those, and honestly they're not very interesting. But yeah, we can get new items from here. But I'm not going to be doing it at this episode because it's already really long. And also looking at the paintings, this left one over here is 100% real because the little animal that the person is wearing or carrying for that matter. Yeah, the little animal that this person is holding, it has to be completely white. If it's black on white, then it is fake. So similar to Red's shop on my main island, he will send this out into the mail. So now let's get a hairstyle from Harriet. That's another girly hairstyle. Why are all these girly hairstyles? And lastly, let's get our fortune, Red. Okay, please be the money fortune or belongings fortune again. I want to be able to find gold nuggets. It's friendship. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, bad friendship. Okay, I'm just gonna cleanse it because even though I don't care about the friendship tokens or the fortunes. Yeah, I'm just gonna cleanse it because even though I don't really care for the friendship fortunes, this deduces 3 points if I actually go through with it. Even though it's not that much, I'm just gonna keep my friendship level with everyone. Actually, before I head off, I should also fund one more shop. There are 2 shops that I don't really care for, and that is Kicks and Tortimer. I don't really care for those stands because they don't really do anything for me. But what I will fund is Sahara's stand because she can sell limited rugs and wallpaper, and I definitely want to get some of those. Okay, on that note, I do have to grind a little bit more miles just to have enough to go on the cabin tour. So I'll do that real quick, and then let's see what island we get. Okay, please don't be that stupid vine island again. We got it 3 times in a row. Okay, well, it's a generic island, but I can see new fruits immediately. And these are lychees, I believe. They look like cherries, but they really aren't. Now, lychees are kind of cool, I guess, but, well, this isn't the island I really wanted to find. At least we got new fruits that we can plant on the island. It also looks like we got windflowers again, or we got windflowers on the island, so I can take some with me. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had a whole bunch of energy, and I broke the rock. Now, because I do need some more windflowers, I'm just gonna dig up the red and white ones and just plant those in the area that I wanted to plant them. Okay, I think that's all I can get on this island. Again, another really short island, but nothing else we can really do here. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. We did do a lot of terraforming work today as I wanted to start developing my island, and after all, we didn't really have anything to do other than build up the island, I guess. So I will try to plant a lychee tree somewhere on the island, and in my own time, I will definitely be continuing construction work. I'm also gonna try to see if I can get a villager to move off. So in the next episode, we can try doing another villager hunt. I'm AC Guess, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.